All right. Wait a few minutes, see if we get anybody in here for the live stream. Let me check one more setting here just to verify. Okay. Hopefully the volume is okay. I'm not sure. It is. Holy Spirit, please guide me. Give the messages for the highest good. Collective. I'm going to use a new deck in this. It is called the Dream Reading Cards. It has two separate ones in it. There's a Oracle and then a dream interpretation section. I'm just using the Oracle section for each one. We're doing North and South Node. We're going to start off with Aries and Libra. But first off, I do want to get a Sacred Geometry Activations Oracle for the collective. So I'm going to go ahead and get that so we can see the current energy. How are you guys doing with Aries energy? I looked up earlier, I think we're 96% here in the US. I think it's supposed to be 100% full Aries moon on Sunday. Synergy. But some of you who can maybe feel the energies of the moon when, or just different shifts whenever things change. You start feeling it. You'll feel whether it's intensity, how it's going to affect you. It basically depends on what is in your chart, and where the aspects are and the degrees and all of that. But I already feel the energy, the Aries energy. The card that came out is Synergy, number 41, which equals a 5. And most of you probably know that 5s are change. Synergy. The frequency of synergy supports our allowance and acceptance of not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that new yet exciting consecrations can give birth to a new reality. So a lot of people have been talking about divine unions, people coming into union for a while now with the shifts, the energy shifts, and how Spirit's working right now. I'm going to go ahead and light some sage, guys. I have fresh sage that I grow. The good thing about fresh sage is it's really strong. It's like, I don't know, I just like it way better when I can grow my own sage. So Synergy 5, and then the bottom of the deck is a 7, Conception. The frequency of conception invites us to bring our consciousness to our origin, the place where everything in creation begins. It helps us to remember the infinite potential and possibilities of this space and what we can manifest through our own focused awareness and intention. So, yes, with full moon, I know a lot of you have already set your intentions. With the new moon, so, and we're going into fall, so that's kind of harvest. So just a lot of changes. Still have a lot of planets retrograde. We do have, I think Mercury did go direct finally. But a lot of other ones are still retrograde. Let's see, this one is the soul's journey, so I'm going to use this for a little bit of guidance for Aries and Libra. You can have an Aries north node, which would make your south node Libra, or a Libra north node, which would make your south node Aries. Basically what I was wanting to look at was, is this an opposition? Are your signs kind of battling each other, your north and your south node? Or are you integrating and collaborating those things together? The card that flew out, freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Let's see. I don't know how well you guys can see that. So let's go ahead and get one from, excuse me, Numerology Oracle deck. Excuse me. Guidance for Aries and Libra. Aries and Libra. Are they in opposition or collaboration? Are they in opposition or collaboration? The bottom of that deck is imagination. I embrace and nourish the creative aspects of our mind. I really feel like with this Aries energy, a lot of us have kind of felt that, kind of like you feel like a wall has been removed, you know. I don't know about you guys, but I've been hearing it a lot on different channels about, you know, that feeling of being stuck. And I really think it was just, there was a, you know, a last couple things that we needed to tie up, to release, kind of get into a state of acceptance of things, having a greater understanding of things, you know, how everything has played out thus far in your life and how it applies to your own healing within yourself. You know, what may have been keeping you stuck, you know, kind of like a light being shown. I don't know if you guys have been out to see the moon tonight, even though it's not full yet. It is so, oh my gosh, it is so bright. It is so very bright. And I just kind of got that feeling of newness. Aries are the babies of the zodiac. They're the first one in the zodiac. First sign. So definitely feeling the shift of the Aries energy, the release, you know, of certain things. Not feeling stuck and not feeling the burden, not feeling like you're carrying a backpack on your back. Aries and Libra. Aries and Libra. published correctly. Let me check again here. Trying to see if, because it's not showing anyone on here. Might have to use my phone and see if I can access the live stream. Give me one sec, guys. Oh, it looks like it's showing. So I'm really not sure.
If you're an affiliate marketer who's sick and tired of promoting links and getting nowhere, you're sick and tired of banging your...
Put the music back on. Little technical difficulties here, guys. Just bear with me. And let me know if the music is too loud. Alright, so for Aries and Libra. Perfect. Oh, and that one fell out. Okay, new beginnings. Number 1. That is an Aries card for sure, for sure. I believe this kind of represents the Fool. You know, new beginnings. So it doesn't, I mean, it seems to me, because, okay, Libra is more of a balanced, you know, they're working on balancing. Aries is all about new beginnings. When you're, one is your north and the other is your south. Your north node is what you're heading towards. Your south node is what you've already perfected in a previous lifetime. So if you've already perfected balance, you know, balanced things in your life, as far as the Libra sign goes, it's like, excuse me, gotta pull my leg up here. Balanced energy, balance in your life, harmony, balance of emotions, balance of all of the elements, basically. And then Aries is, you know, the fiery, passionate, usually jumping into things, taking those new steps towards new beginnings, having that youthful energy, that spark. It's kind of it does remind me of like a flicker of light, something to kick you into gear. And with these two cards, freedom and new beginnings, I really feel like Aries and Libra, north-south, doesn't seem like there is a lot of opposition going on. like, what I'm saying is basically you're collaborating with yourself. You're incorporating the balanced energy of the Libra with the more sporadic energy of the Aries. You're blending those together. You know, kind of with this Aries card, can you see that spiral around him? And I kind of feel like that's what it is that energy of blending the two. You know, kind of, I know this sounds weird, but if you were to look inside of a blender when it was on, to where it's just circling. Some of you could feel a little unbalanced right now because, like I said, this card kind of fell out when New Beginnings fell out. This one just fell out of the deck. And it's number 19, Pride, which equals a 10, which goes back to 1. So if there was any like pride energy, because this color, you know, I mean, if you look how similar the colors are with the cube there, they're similar in color. So I kind of feel like, you know, transitioning, transmuting this energy, this pride energy, and that can also be something that you are facing with this Aries moon. I feel like that may be something the moon is bringing to your attention. Whether you're Aries or Libra. Because you guys, since you are opposite, north-south, you will still have a shared energy. Because you've perfected one, and the other one you are currently working on for your north node. So I want to see what this oracle, this dream oracle, is going to tell us about the current energy for Aries and Libra. What message can we get for Aries and Libra to kind of close this one out? And Aries and Libra. What is guidance? Guidance for Aries and Libra. I don't know. I'm sure most of you are paying attention to your number synchronicities. If you start seeing, you know, a lot of different combinations of numbers, you can always look them up. There's plenty of resources online for that. Once you get used to it, though, once you start seeing certain numbers, you can start tying those to things you do throughout your day. Like if you get to a certain destination, you know, a lot of times you'll see a 10 for completion, or if you're doing something that you love to do, and you see a 4 for, you know, balance and home, or you'll see, like, let's say if you're gonna go, let's throw this one in there. If you're going to go somewhere and it's not going to be the outcome that you think it's going to be, you could see a 5 or a 7. A lot of times it usually shows up as a 5 for me, but sometimes it'll show as a 7. So once you figure out what the numbers represent for you, then you can kind of correlate that. Journaling is a really good thing to do too, to start keeping track of your own patterns. That will tell you a lot about what you're working on in healing. Because if you keep a journal, it doesn't have to be a paper journal. I mean, it can be, you can keep track of it on a calendar or anything like that. But any things that happen, go on. If you go back a year and look, or even 6 months and look, you might find some things that are the same. If they are the same, and you know it's something that you're wanting to change in your life, or something that you can't pinpoint as to what's going on, you can look back, and then once you look back in each one of those, you'll see it, and then you'll start recognizing a pattern. All right, let's see, Aries and Libra. Get a drink real quick. Aries and Libra. Aries and Libra. Yeah, this is a new deck I just picked up the other day. I got so excited. We finally got an esoteric shop in town, and I honestly didn't think that we would ever get one in town, which I'm super excited that we do. Got some new crystals and this new deck. Still getting used to it. It's still getting used to me. And I usually don't like to pull a card out. I like for a card to fall out or pop out. I don't like to pull a card. I want Spirit to give me the card that needs to be seen. Thank you. Alright. That is like the perfect card to get right now. 2 6s. 51, healing. Excuse me. Heal past wounds with forgiveness and awareness. By healing yourself, you can become a healing force to others. Physical healing can happen once your wounds have been confronted. So, yeah, facing those patterns and behavior, those beliefs, and releasing those. And once you've faced it, you can release it. And then 52, connection. We are all connected by a universal sea of energy. All that you think and do will have an effect on the world. Reach out and connect with the world around you through love. And that's a 52, which equals a 6. So I'll show you both of these cards. I really like the artwork in these. They're very pretty. I don't know how well you can see it, but really nice. See, and I'm not sure what's going on with this, because I know last time I did a live stream, I had people on the live, but it's not showing anyone at all. So hopefully it is streaming correctly. Because it's not showing that it's not, says it's streaming fine. So I'm not for sure what is going on. But I mean, it is kind of late, so can be a lot of people just not out and about or not online. We are in Aries energy. A lot of people can just be out, you know, creating new beginnings, doing new things, new experiences. One last thing for Aries, the bottom, Aries and Libra, the bottom of the not Soul's Journey, the numerology oracle was a 32, which equals a 5, but it says music. So with it being 5, 5s are change, and then with that being music, I know I listen to a lot of music, and a lot of it, now that I pay more attention to what I listen to, really changes your vibration. So pay attention to what you're listening to. If you start feeling odd or start having some, you know, your body will react if you start putting things within your vessel that's not agreeing with you. Certain frequencies may not agree with you. And I've noticed that with myself with different types of music. But pay attention to how your body's reacting, or just how you feel when you're listening to certain things. But music will help a lot through this transition that we are that we're entering into right now with the Aries energy and the new beginnings. But that's what I have for Aries and Libra. Looks like they're stepping into the new beginnings. They're working on their healing and their connection, you know, their understanding of their connection to the universe and to everything. And balancing, you know, Libra energy. So it doesn't look like to me that Aries and Libra are at much opposition right now. It looks to me like they are working well to integrate what they already know with what they're going towards. Alright, so that's what I have for Aries. Let's see if there's a time. Yeah, I'm going to write these down. I'm going to put timestamps. 29:20 for Aries and Libra. Okay, next up we have Taurus and Scorpio. Oh, excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. Alright, Taurus and Scorpio. What guidance do we have for Taurus and Scorpio? Let's see if it will let me. I don't know. Looks like I can add something. To the chat. But it's not. Don't know. I know I'm logged in. Should be connected. And it's crazy because I had this issue earlier today when I was trying to go live. I'm not sure what is going on. Let's see if it shows up. Hold on 1 sec, I'm going to see if it'll pull it up. Let's see if it shows up. Give me 1 sec. I know. I'm trying to figure something out here, guys. Hey y'all. Alright. So, I'm not sure what is going on. It's showing up on my computer that it is live. So, just go ahead and go to the next signs. Taurus and Scorpio. Scorpio. I have a Taurus rising and Scorpio sun and Mercury. Let's see what we got going on. Go ahead and shuffle this one. Scorpio and Taurus. Please provide guidance for Scorpio and Taurus collective. North and South node. North and South node. Scorpio. Taurus. Excuse me, Taurus, Scorpio. Are they in opposition or collaboration? Which one are they? Alright, so let's start with the soul's journey. Messages for Taurus and Scorpio. Are they in opposition or collaboration? Are they integrating they already know with what they're heading towards? Oh, two of them jumped out. Scorpio jumped out. Death card. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings and happiness. I am aware that being happy means that I am on the right path. So, I was just taking one card for each side for the opposites and opposition. That's alright. Just gotta roll with what Spirit decides to give me. Bottom of the deck is change. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. Which is basically kind of reiterating the death card, because the death card is learning that endings are merely beginnings. Change is taking that leap, stepping towards new things. And I kind of feel like this as well as acceptance. And embracing that joy, knowing that, you know, everything is intertwined, everything happens the way it's meant to happen. And that we are all connected. Taurus and Scorpio. Are they in opposition or collaboration? North and South node, Taurus and Scorpio. Opposition or collaboration? My hair keeps getting caught in the cards. Taurus and Scorpio. I'm trying to think, what is that color? Orange and red. Sacral and root. It's more orange though, which is sacral. So because that orange seems pretty intense to me. So a lot of you, Taurus or Scorpio, North or South Node, really feel like there's some cleansing of the sacral going on right now. Or, no, they said no or. There's some cleansing of the sacral. It says I'm live. And the last time I did a live, I had a couple people come on, so I don't know. Maybe I did the live too late. Taurus and Scorpio. Are they opposite or opposition? What are they facing right now? What are they facing right now? And you know, our if you didn't catch the beginning of the live, the card for all collective, the whole collective, is synergy, which equals a 5. Okay. The frequency of synergy supports our allowance and acceptance of not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. So what I get from this is resetting our patterns, creating new patterns of belief. You know, how we handle everyday problems, how we work, how we view things, how we view our work life, our home life. But anyways, I'm sorry, I kind of stopped off on that. Loving and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that new yet exciting co-creations can give birth to a new reality. So, you know, the balancing, integrating. That's why I did this reading, the opposition or collaboration, if there's anything that's still being cleansed out. Because that's kind of, you know, the synergy card is talking about, you know, looking at new ways to integrate the things that you've already learned in, you know, your previous life, the things you've already learned how to do, the things you've mastered. There we go, that's the word, mastered. And you're integrating those into your everyday life as you're going towards your North Node. I feel like Taurus, Scorpio, North Node, South Node, I think a lot of us, to me so far, which I'm only 4 signs in, but it seems to me like a lot of us, since we hit the Aries energy, some releasing was done, and now we're stepping into the Aries energy, the new beginnings, accepting the things that, you know, the endings and the beginnings, stepping on our path, stepping on our spiritual path, embracing the new, allowing things to change, not staying stagnant and stuck anymore. It's and it's the same thing I said with the first 2 signs, because of the first 2 signs, Aries and Libra. With the Aries energy, I feel like the proverbial wall, the barricade, was lifted for that one final test that we had, or a couple of tests that we had, or a couple of things that needed to be finalized and cleared out. I feel like a lot of that has been done. And with, oh, excuse me, that just kind of came out of nowhere. With Taurus and Scorpio, they got, okay, you guys got teaching and learning with the numerology oracle, which is a 57, and that's purple color. Let's see if I can get it to where you can see it. I know the light is not super bright in here. Teaching and learning, knowing that we are the teachers and the students. That equals a 3. This equals a 6. I don't know about you guys. I've been seeing 963 a lot, 369 a lot. Well, that was last week, and then I was seeing 7s a lot. I'm sure you probably already do, but pay attention to your number synchronicities. The bottom of this deck was spiritual career, 78. So I said stepping into, you know, a lot of you. I'm getting that, well, right now I'm seeing graduation, like a graduation ceremony, like. So, Taurus and Scorpio, you're embracing the changes that are the things that need to be done, the changes that need to be made. You've allowed the transformation to happen, knowing that you guys, you know, student and teacher, and, you know, integrating your north and south node. And embracing your, you know, spiritual career, embracing what your path and purpose in this lifetime, what you are supposed to do. Stepping out on faith. Releasing control, and Scorpios, I know. Especially Taurus too. You know, we have that stubbornness, the bull. That's why Tauruses are the bull. Scorpios, it's not so much that we're stubborn as much as the bull part, that we're more persistent. Scorpios, when they go after something, they go after it with their whole heart, and then it kind of is to their detriment, because then they have the hardest time releasing it. I know this from personal experience. So lots of changes being made. Bottom of the deck, nature guy at 31 equals a 4. Let's see what kind of guidance we can get for Taurus and Scorpio. Now we'll move on to the next two signs. Taurus and Scorpio. What guidance do you have, Spirit, for Taurus and Scorpio? Guidance, please, for Taurus and Scorpio. Final guidance. Bear with me on this deck. This is a new deck. It's not used to me, and I'm not used to it just yet. Okay, how many is that? Okay, it's just 2. So, Taurus and Scorpio, you've got Manifest, which is a 48, which equals a 12, which breaks down to a 3. Courage and Boldness, which is a 5. So the one that was on top, manifest your dreams and watch them materialize. Be willing to work on the inside to make manifest possible. Make your intentions clear. And then Courage, Boldness. Step into courage despite your fears. Be willing to take a risk in order to gain more. Speak your truth. And that one is a 5, and I can understand because 5s are change, and sometimes when we make decisions and we do something totally out of the norm, we do get a little nervous, and then that creates a 5. Sorry, my cats are playing. They're doing God knows what. And then manifest your dreams and watch them materialize. So, the thing that stands out to me, not just the lantern, which kind of reminds me of the hermit and the unicorn, but that last part, make your intentions clear and speak your truth. So, the guidance is to be very clear and concise about what you want. What do you want to create? What are your intentions? Let's see if I can get this close enough where you can kind of see that one card with the lantern and the unicorn. They're just letting us know, be clear about what your intention is when you're creating. Clear the clutter out of here. And speak your truth. Willing to take a risk in order to gain more. Bottom of the deck, renewal, rebirth. Renewal and rebirth is like the representation of Scorpio anyways, and then we already have the death card out here. This card reminds me of the phoenix, and I just looked and it is a phoenix on the picture. I haven't looked at these cards since I got them, so I just got them a couple days ago. This is a 41, which equals a 5. Examine what you resist discarding. Reassess what needs to be renewed and given a fresh start. Clean up all the things around you that are cluttering your life. Number 5, renewal, rebirth. So, I don't know how well you can see that. It's very pretty. So Scorpio energy came out twice. And there were a couple 5s on the board. And we are Scorpios, we're used to death and rebirth. We do it a lot on the daily, sometimes multiple times a day. So looks like things are pretty harmonious. Well, getting there anyways. I mean, hey, doing the best we can. moving forward. Okay, let's see. What time for Scorpio? Okay, next up will be Gemini and Sagittarius. And before I start Gemini and Sagittarius, I'm going to take a quick bathroom break, and I will be back shortly. Bathroom. I need to use the bathroom. I don't know how well you can hear that music. Let me know if it's too loud. Alright, Gemini, Sag. Gemini, Sagittarius, North-South node. Guidance. What do we have for Gemini and Sagittarius, North and South node? Start with the numerology oracle. Gemini, Sagittarius. Guidance. Are they in opposition or collaboration? Are they integrating? What are they working on? I feel like Gemini is coming into harmony with their twin, you know, their other half within themselves. The balance. Sagittarius is embracing that fiery passion, stepping into their power, embracing and using this energy of Aries. Whoa. 3 cards. And some fell on the ground. Let's see what fell on the ground. 55 adventure, 63 parenting, and spiritual career 78. Those are the ones that fell. Okay, let's see what we got. 10 karmic completion, 26 love partnership, and leadership 81. 9, 8, and 10. So you could be seeing these numbers: 9, 8, 10, 26, 62, 81, 18. Those can also be like age. So like I was saying with Sagittarius, and this is for both signs, Sag and Gemini. Leadership, karmic completion, and love partnership. So the balance between North and South. If you have a Sagittarius South node, you're incorporating the leadership with the Gemini, which is the communication. Our main card from the Sacred Geometry Oracle deck came out in the beginning of the reading when I first started, and it's synergy, which equals a 5. And this is all about integration and then also changing, you know, allowing the changes. Frequency of synergy supports our allowance and acceptance of not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that new yet exciting co-creations can give birth to a new reality. And this is the energy for the collective, for everyone. So, also completing a karmic cycle, reaching a 10, which, you know, 10 breaks down to 1, and you start over, and that's Aries energy. It's kind of like full energy, starting new. And then also love partnership. So a lot of you guys have probably been feeling this, that something is coming. Eight is infinity, the infinity symbol. Some of you can possibly be seeing the infinity symbol in different places, or seeing 8s. Alright, let's see what we got for the soul's journey for Gemini and Sagittarius. Gemini, Sagittarius, what do we got? Peace and Death, Scorpio card. I am learning that endings are merely beginnings, and peace, I am a being of love, and I release all negative energy. So, embracing that scorpionic energy of the death and rebirth, and releasing any energy, negative energies, any energies that was left. Excuse me, my nose is itching. With this karmic completion. And it is possible that the karmic completion was with a love partnership, but it doesn't have to be. Let's see what's on the bottom. Change 5. That came out for Taurus and Scorpio. I understand that nothing can grow or evolve without movement. And I was also talking about that with the Aries and Libra energy, because Aries is all about change. Because Aries is the beginning, you know, the start of new things. This is a new deck that I've got. This is only half of it because it's a dream deck, a dream and oracle. The dream part I set aside because it pertains to kind of deciphering dreams. So I'm using the oracle side though, because the cards are really beautiful and they do have a lot of really good insight and messages. And since I'm talking so much about this, more so than I did the other signs, you guys may be having some vivid dreams. So pay attention to your dreams. If you need to, I mean, you can always research it if you're having a dream and you don't understand what it means. Let's see. What is the final guidance for Gemini and Sagittarius over this? What they're dealing with right now with this completion. Gemini, Sagittarius. One card, please. Guidance. Final guidance. Overall guidance. Gemini, Sagittarius. still don't know why. There's not anything on there. Oh, you guys got the same one that Taurus and Scorpio got. It was one of the ones they had. It was on the bottom. Renewal and rebirth. And the Goddess equals a 6. Renewal and rebirth is a 5. Examine what you resist discarding. Reassess what needs to be renewed and given a fresh start. Clean up all the things around you that are cluttering your life. And that's a 5 that goes along with that change card. And that's the Phoenix rising. Goddess 24. Embrace the feminine, create and be gentle. Nurturing yet strong. Do not listen to those who want to keep you small. Believe that you are as important as the stars in the heavens. That is beautiful. I love what it says. So, you know, everyone's kind of, I feel like it's in this cleanse, the last part of the Pisces energy before we stepped into Aries was the releasing, completions, renewals. So letting go of the old, integrating the new. Or stepping into the new. There's been a lot of purging going on with the signs so far that I've seen. But we're at that part in this journey to where this is the next step. You know, letting go of that that wall that's been there, like, you know, having that feeling like just banging your head against a wall, like you want to move forward but you haven't been able to move forward. And the reason why we haven't been able to move forward is because there was just these last pieces of the puzzle that needed to come into place. The last releases. Of energy, people, places, things. Alright, so remember who you are. Gemini, Sag. Utilize the Goddess energy. What's under that? Nurture. So, be gentle with yourself. Oh. Marvel wanted to come and say hello, everybody. Come on, buddy. You gotta stay down. That's what I have for Gemini and Sag. So write the time down because I'm going to do 30-20. Probably going to do timestamps on these since for some reason there's not any one on live chat. So at least you guys will be able to access each one of these after the live goes off. Alright, next up, Cancer and Capricorn. Alright, I'm going to light a little bit of sage here. Cancer, Capricorn, are they in opposition or collaboration? Are they integrating what they have learned from previous lives as they head toward their north node? Cancer, Capricorn, Cancer, Capricorn. Crab and the sea goat. Follow your dreams. Bottom of the deck, 22 intuition. That equals 85 equals a 4. Follow your dreams. Eventually I'll get this right here with the camera. And intuition, 22. Or collaboration. Cancer, Capricorn, North Node, South Node. What are they facing and working on at this time? This Aries energy. So far, all the signs are pretty much on the same page as far as synchronistically. A lot of us, because we have all signs in your chart somewhere, so that was quick. Grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. And abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Show you that card. It's orange. Matches the Capricorn color of that card. Understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it, along with follow your dreams and intuition and abundance. Cancerian energy is the nurturer. Mother, father, I think it's mother and father of the zodiac. Or mother of the father of the zodiac. Capricorn is more of the, and yes, it does represent the devil card, addictions and things like that, but as far as Capricorn energy, Capricorns are due diligent. Usually very business oriented. They can be workaholics. So far, Cancer and Capricorn, you guys are the only North and South node that's got anything that represented some sort of transition. Well, it can be, because Cancer energy is a nurture energy. Very much an emotional sign. like in touch with their emotions. And I'm guessing there's something that you guys, from what it's showing here, you guys are grieving over something. Or you are, okay, you're allowing the loss of something. You're allowing it to go. Whatever that may be. It could just be a pattern. It can be a belief system. Especially since, you know, we have the Synergy card for the collective. I don't know if I read it for you guys. I don't think I've read it for you guys yet. It's a 41 Synergy. Frequency of Synergy supports our allowance and acceptance of not so obvious, never seen before, combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that new yet exciting co-creations can give birth to a new reality. So that's part of the integration with Cancer and Capricorn, North or South Node, wherever that lies in your chart. We all go through the grieving process, no matter what it is. And to go through grief doesn't mean that you have, like, someone has passed or, you know, passed on. Grief can be from loss of a relationship, and that can be a relationship of any kind. That can be a friendship, a job, a relationship with a child or family member. We go through the stages of grief, regardless of what type of situation it is. And I really feel like this is what Cancer and Capricorns are dealing with right now, is the acceptance. Because anytime we go through stages of grief, the last stage is acceptance. And that's when you can incorporate whatever you've learned from this, whatever this was. And I feel that it's lessons that you've learned through different situations, different relationships in your life, whether it be work relationships or people, you know, people, places, things, lovers, friends, family. But incorporating that and taking it, you know, with the acceptance, taking it and being nurturing with yourself, and understanding that all of these things had to happen to get you to where you are today, so that you can follow your dreams, go towards what you love. And that's what Cancer and Capricorns are facing right now. The card that came out for you guys was 50, Freedom. Free yourself from limiting beliefs and attitudes. Be an advocate of freedom so others can be free to pursue their dreams. Unshackle the chains that bind you from being the person you want to be. This is a beautiful card. I really like this. You guys see it? So, like I was saying, you know, this grief card can also be just an old belief, an old pattern that you're letting go of. Breaking chains. And it can be beliefs that you've had since you were a child. Because on this card, there's that little girl. So I really feel like these are childhood beliefs or attitudes. And then it also mentions pursuing your dreams, and then, you know, you guys also got the Follow Your Dreams card. So I really, those two are tying in together very well. You may be having a lot of dreams. If you're having trouble deciphering those dreams, you can look them up online. There's lots of different things that you can. There are some people online as well on YouTube that do dream interpretation as well. Bottom of the deck is, wow, that card is amazing. And it has a full moon on it, and an owl, and a Pegasus. 38, which equals an 11. Shift your focus to a positive view. We are all interconnected, linked by a magic thread. Believe in yourself. You have magic in you. Let's see if I can get that close enough where you can see that. Full moon. An owl, which represents wisdom. Pegasus is the magic. I really like these cards. Ooh. Excuse me. So that is what I have for Cancer and Capricorn on what they are integrating at this time. I'm going to go ahead and see. 144. And the next two up are Leo and Aquarius. Sorry about that. I'm coming back to the mic. I'm still working with different microphone and setup and all that, so I'll be right back, guys. I'm going to take a quick break. Okay, we're back. Leo-Aquarius. Messages do we have? Leo-Aquarius. Are they in opposition or collaboration? North or south node? Opposition or collaboration? What energy are they in right now, please? Leo, on this card, this lion is standing out. I don't know if you can see him. That's what's standing out to me with the Leo card, like really integrating the lion. And with Aquarius, with this card, I'm focused on the light that's going from the crown down to the sacral. So you guys could be getting some downloads right now. That's just a side note. Integrating the Leo energy with the Aquarius energy, the cerebral, all-knowing, with the strength of the Leo, and vice versa. Oh, my nose is itching. Sorry. The last reading made me tired. What was that? Cancer-Capricorn. That one made me very tired. Aries energy might be being a little rough with Cancer and Capricorn. Leo and Aquarius. The last time I did a Leo reading, it was crazy. I got Thundercats out of nowhere, and my goodness, if that doesn't say how old I am. Thundercats. Alright, I'm going to give it a couple more shuffles. Leo and Aquarius. Card that came out in the beginning of the live stream for the collective is synergy. 41, it equals a 5. We all know 5s are change. The frequency of synergy supports our allowance and acceptance of not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that new yet exciting co-creations can give birth to a new reality. So sorry. This is what's coming, what came out for the collective. And so far, you know, all the signs are collaborating very well, integrating their sign, their opposite, very well, integrating what you have already mastered and learned in the previous lifetime and stepping into your North Node. So I kind of get that it just kind of popped in. Transformer energy. You know how on the Transformers movie where they have it's the one part with Megatron. No, not Megatron. It's where he integrates the parts from the jet. The old school jet. And he gives him his parts to assist him to fight. Spiritual partnership. Number 27. Which equals a 9. That's the one that fell out for you guys. And some of you may know this is going on. And then you got a 9 on the bottom, completion. So, completion of a cycle. Excuse me, could be a 9-year cycle, could be... It seems to me, from what I've researched... Excuse me, my goodness. Usually cycles are like... I mean, I guess it can be less than years, but... I know the majority of mine have been like years, though. Like 2-year cycles, 4-year cycles. I guess it could be less. But, like I said, what I was getting with that Transformer energy, it's like you're... I just keep getting that Transformer imagery. And you're getting new parts. Being upgraded. It's also probably why I was so focused on this download. This bright light that goes from the crown to the sacral. And it's bright behind the Leo card too, up toward her crown. If you can see that. So having strength and knowing. Preparation. And whatever that you completed, you just have this knowing that your next partnership is going to be a very spiritual one. And that's what all of this, you know, I've been talking about. I talked about this with the other signs, this wall, this brick wall energy that we had up for such a long time, with all of the planets being in retrograde. I feel like a lot of us felt like we were beating our head against a wall, just like, I want to do something, but I don't, you know, I feel like I can't. And I really think that with this Aries energy, that wall is gone away. It's been demoed. everybody's been finishing up these last little bits of last things. It's like last stuff on a checklist. Like, okay, this is done. I've worked on this shadow work and addressed this behavior. Cleansing my energy, paying attention to who I allow into my space, how I feel around certain people, having the strength to complete this cycle. And that one didn't fly out, but it tried to. Okay, well that one did. Okay, so grief and loneliness. This card always reminds me of the wheel with the imagery. Loneliness. I know that I am never alone in grief. I understand that losing something is an opportunity to appreciate it. Cancer and Capricorn got this card as well. And what I was talking about with Cancer Capricorn was understanding that we all go through a grieving process, whether it's a relationship. It doesn't have to be losing someone to passing away. It's a process that we all go through, whether it's ending of a job, ending of a friendship, ending of a relationship with a family member. It doesn't have to be us just grieving over the loss of someone. It's an all-encompassing thing that us as humans go through. Let's see what's on the bottom. Envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. So right now, Leo and Aquarius, with you guys stepping into this energy, this is the parts that you're releasing right now. The stages, you're into the stages of acceptance as far as the grieving process, and you're knowing and kind of going with the flow of things, knowing that you are not alone. Reached a point of understanding how we're all connected, and that we are never truly alone. And with Leo and Aquarius energy, North and South Node, understanding that you may be faced with some people who are envious of you, or you may start seeing some of that, especially with this Aries energy. I mean, a lot of you guys probably understand Aries energy. I understand it very well. I have 2 children that are both Aries. One has more fire, the other one has more water. But it's very, it can be very volatile, very trigger happy type energy for lower vibrational energies. Higher vibrational energies do a lot better with this Aries moon. It may seem intense, but the balancing of your elements, earth, air, fire, and water, which we know water is our emotions, Air is our mental space. Pentacle is our 3D everyday life, our body. The meat suit. And Wands is our passions and our creativity. And knowing, how to balance all of those together. So I'm going to go ahead and get one last card of guidance for Leo and Aquarius. Leo, Aquarius. Not sure how many cards that was. 2. Focus and courage, boldness. Somebody else got courage and boldness. Focus is a 25, which equals a 7. For enlightenment, stay in the moment. Chop wood, carry water, avoid distraction, meditate. Bring unresolved issues into view. Courage, boldness is 32, it equals a 5. Step into courage despite your fears. Be willing to take a risk in order to gain more. Speak your truth. So I'll show you these cards, because sometimes the visuals can spark something within you. And with the Leo energy, when Aquarius is and Leos integrate the Leo energy, that's that courage energy, strength. It's the strength. Because every time I see the Leo card, I think of the strength card in the tarot. But you guys, the guidance is, just possibly do some more meditation, or maybe set up a meditation practice to where you can focus because I kind of feel like you guys may have some outside energies trying to distract you. So do things to stay in the moment. Bring unresolved issues into view. And to speak your truth despite your fear. Oh my goodness, making my nose run. Bottom of the deck, you guys had truth as well, which is a 44, which is master number. Remain authentic to your core values. Truth can be masked, so be objective when dealing with emotional issues. Address areas in your life that are not achieving your deepest truth. So that's what I have for Leo and Aquarius. And then we have the last two signs, Virgo and Pisces. I'm going to write down 210. Okay. Last two signs, Virgo and Pisces. Alright. Guidance for Virgo and Pisces. opposition or collaboration? Spirit, please guide us. Messages for highest good of Virgo and Pisces, North and South Node. Are they in opposition or collaboration? Current energy, Virgo, Pisces, North Node, South Node. The card that came out for the collective is Synergy, which is a 41, which equals a 5. Most of us know 5s are change. I'll tell you what that card says here in 1 second. This deck just got stiff really quick. Virgo and Pisces, North-South Node. Guidance. Virgo and Pisces. You guys may be feeling a little pressure in your back. Excuse me, like up in between your shoulder blades. Excuse me, either that or you're carrying a burden. Or stressed, or do some sort of heavy labor. Alright, Soul's Journey, Virgo and Pisces. Okay, that's a lot. Let's try again. Virgo, Pisces. Please, one card, thank you. Health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Bottom of the deck, regret. I know that I cannot change the past. I don't know if you can see that. I know the lighting is not that great. I'm still working on it. Okay, Virgo and Pisces. Compassion, 99. Which is 18 equals a 9. And then 63, which is parenting, which is also a 9. So Virgo and Pisces. You guys are stepping into compassion, learning how to be more compassionate with yourself. Maybe your parenting style is changing up. Or you could also be realizing some things about the way you were treated growing up, your own parents or whoever raised you. Could be being compassionate with your parents, Virgo and Pisces. With this being North and South Node, it's all the signs are collaborating with the other, meaning whatever your South Node is, those are what you've learned in a previous lifetime. So you're now fully officially, I don't know why I said officially, collaborating with within yourself, and you're utilizing those energies, those things that you've already learned, lessons, things you've perfected, like let's say former life, since the parenting card's out here. You were a stay-at-home mom or something, and you perfected taking care of children. In this lifetime, let's say you're a stay-at-home dad, or you're a father and you're a single father or something like that. It's just an example. But you're incorporating that experience from your previous lifetime into this lifetime. So you're incorporating that with, let's say, if you are a South Node Pisces and you learn that aspect, and you're incorporating that with the Virgo energy, which is, the detailed energy, attentive energy, earth sign, it's an earth sign energy, so groundedness, or organized. And then with this health, I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul in regret. I know that I cannot change the past. Some of you are healing this. Maybe you didn't take great care of yourself when you were younger up until now. And a lot of us didn't. And some of you are working on that regret right now. Understanding that, whatever we've done up to this point, we're now in a space of taking responsibility for that. Understanding that, the decisions we made led us to where we are right now. And knowing that we can't change the way we did it, we can change the way we do it now. So integrating those energies together, changing the way we look at our health, well-being. Because health doesn't just have to be what you eat. It's it's everything. It's what you're around. It's what you listen to. It's what you give your energy to. It's not just, food. It's, or exercise. Most people think health just related to food and exercise. No, it's everything. It's all encompassing. From videos to music to TV shows, people you hang around, everything. So, and then like what I said, with that compassion and parenting, you're either being more compassionate with yourself and understanding maybe the way that you parented before. Everybody's getting this card. The way you parented before is maybe you're incorporating more compassion in your style of parenting. Okay, you guys got renewal, rebirth, the last, I think it was Leo-Aquarius, Cancer-Sag, or Cancer-Capricorn, Gemini and Sag, I think. I don't know, a lot of the signs have gotten this card, which to me is Scorpionic energy because it has a phoenix on it and it's renewal and rebirth. So, death card, death and rebirth. 41 equals a 5. 5s are all about change. Examine what you resist discarding. Reassess what needs to be renewed and given a fresh start. Clean up all the things around you that are cluttering your life. It's a very pretty card. I really like that. And then underneath that is relationships. 39 equals a 12, which breaks down to a 3. New partnerships are coming your way. Reassess present relationships and leave behind those who do not support you. Be clear what you are committing to. So you could be seeing 39 or 41 or 5 or 3 or 12, or you could be 41 or 39. Any of those numbers could, I mean, if you're into numerology or pay attention to number synchronicities, you could be seeing those. You could be seeing 63. You could be 63. Or you could be seeing 9s. But I really feel like, you know, that is the messages that I have for Pisces and Virgo. Be compassionate with yourself. See things from a different perspective. Like the Synergy card said, the frequency of synergy supports our allowance and acceptance of not so obvious, never seen before combinations and unions that result in new ways of functioning, working, thinking, relating, loving, and being. It reminds us to embrace the unfamiliar so that new yet exciting co-creations can give birth to a new reality. And that's the energy of the collective right now. So lots of changes with this Aries energy. And I really feel like, I mean, there are some of the signs that are going to be triggered by this moon. I know different moons that's come through have definitely, you know, hit some things that I needed to face. But this last moon was more of a release for me, and I kind of feel like a lot of you are dealing with that as well. More of the release energy. The last few things that you had to have an understanding about, and finally to let go of that. So that is what I have for you guys tonight. I hope you have a beautiful evening.